Alright guys, what we have today, we have the Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt RGM-79 GM, or GIM, as commonly referred to, and it is the Thunderbolt version. Now this is in fact the anime version, not the previous release manga version, so it's got the more updated color scheme. And well, this box art, it's pretty friggin' outstanding. Gotta love that. It is an official Bandai product. It has Gundam bits, HG Thunderbolt collection, because there is actually the MG selection. I don't have any of those yet, but maybe someday. So let's take a look at the box real quick, see what's going on here. This side, and get a couple quick little shots, flying around with the shields, kind of forward. It does that for the most part. And you got a little bit of a read up there that I can't read because I don't speak Japanese. Then we've got the obligatory front and rear shots of the guy. It's nice. Then you got a little bit of promo here for the anime. It's pretty sweet. I've seen a few episodes of it, but I'm not totally caught up. It's a really interesting anime. And you turn this way, and well, it's just what it is. So we go this way, we go to the other side, and you have more shots. You got some backpack shots there. Back of the elbows. Elbows bend this way. Close-up face shot. It does this, that, and the other. You got weapons. Nice little shot there. You can hold the shields on its arms, which is pretty cool in and of itself. You got a big old gun there. The shields can go out front. Sure they can. Bunch of read up that I can't read. It says 3D right there for some reason, and 1144, so it must be talking about this. Now, of course, you get the fun part here of the suit with all of its accessories. You know, guns, fists, arms, shields, whatnot. That's pretty cool. Then you got some symbols. I have no idea what they are. And then you come over here, some more things. 15. And that amazing artwork on the front is done by Morishita Naochika. Well, I thank you. You actually do some great work. Unfortunately, it's upside down. So, let's go ahead and turn it back right side up. Alright. That is a beautiful thing. Now this is actually my first gym, so I didn't know what to expect. So, let's go ahead and get to building this guy. Alright guys, so here we have the completed Gym Thunderbolt. And holy crap, look at this thing. It has got guns, like guns, guns, guns. Well, okay, that's the only amount of guns it has. What it does have plenty of those is thrusters. Because look at this thing. All over the legs, little tiny maneuverable thrusters. All down here, all up on the shoulders, all these little bitty thrusters here. Let's go to the backpack. Oh, what is that? Oh, thrusters. So this thing was definitely made for space use. So yeah, I really like this guy. For my first gym, it was actually surprising. Like I didn't know what to expect. And also the fact that this is an older kit, just redone, really kind of blew my mind. The articulation is actually really crazy for something this old. Got some great double jointed elbows, which is good to see on an HG. The knees are damn near triple jointed. So you got the first joint there, you got a joint down here. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And I love this part. If you can really see in here, all of the parts where the exposed frame would normally be, they have this cool texture, which actually makes it look like a vinyl cover, just like the old school 60s, 70s spacesuits used to be. Which makes sense because, well, this was created way back when. So, I really love this thing. The other thing it has, besides a ton of thrusters, is a ton of stickers. This guy is like a master grade level on stickers. All of this. All these little warning stickers everywhere. All over the legs. Of course, all of these thrusters are in fact stickers. All back here. Tons of stickers. Oddly enough, backpack, pretty stickerless. Of course, the giant EFSF stickers there. And then all over here. Now, the helmet is that nice clear visor green part, but the backside was not reflective, so I actually painted that silver just to give it a little more pop. Of course, you get the obligatory camera sticker there, and then one in the back of the head. Now, one thing this did need, and I couldn't get around it, I didn't have really a good yellow marker. All of these bits right here are all yellow stickers. And I'm not a big fan of it, but to complete the look I had to do that because my yellow marker, which is all I really have, it isn't great for marking over that. Oh, I totally forgot the little mini shield with bazookas there. I love this. It's just friggin' awesome. And then what else do we got here? Oh, yes. So all the thrusters, all of these little mini thrusters had to paint on this extra gray detail around the outside. Now, actually, is it just this one? No, these two thrusters in particular, I just tried a tiny bit of silver rim. You can actually see the shine just around there. I didn't do it on all of them. I just wanted to see how it would look, and it is what it is. I might go back and redo it all later. Also had to paint on this dark detail here. Now, there were some yellow stickers that came with it that look like they would fit here, but there's no images of even using those stickers. There's no instructions of where to put those stickers. So maybe they were meant for a different kit. I don't know. So I just went ahead and painted them dark because all the images look that way. All of the gaps in here in the arms, painted all that. That was kind of unnecessary, but otherwise it would just be a white, boring arm, and who wants that? The level of detail for an HG is pretty good considering this is just two halves of a gun stuck together. I mean, you can really get in here. I added a tiny bit of silver detail there just to make that pop. Of course, panel lining this guy was a lot of fun. There were not any really deep panel lines, but it was a good amount of work to do. And then back here on the backpack, you've got all the paint detail I had to do. This is actually supposed to be a sticker. Went ahead and painted it. All of the thrusters, just as before, painted all the dark gray detail around there. This whole part right in here is supposed to be a sticker. Went ahead and painted it. So I really dig this guy. And from the back side of the knee, you can really see this vinyl look. Love that. That's just so cool. Apparently all of the Thunderbolt kits have that. So when I get around to building the Thunderbolt full armor Gundam and all of those, that will also be a detail that's included on those. Apparently the Master Grade is even better for that particular detail. I really dig this kit. Like for my first gym, or GM, for the people who really don't like people who say gym, it was really cool. Let's see here. Yeah, so articulation, it's really good. I love this. And the shoulder bit actually has a cool, just the way it gets out of the way, up and over. You know, really good range of motion, just around there. You know, elbows, already showed that. Wrist articulation is no better than any other HG. And of course, you got the, you know, crotch flap. I always cut these because I want the legs to be able to move the way they want to. You can come forward this much and get the ridiculous bend in the knee. You know, it's more than 90 degrees, which is really good. Come back that far. And let's see here. And of course, it's got that. It does a tiny bit of a crunch, not much. I don't expect that much out of it, to be honest. It just has a really just normal head joint, so it just kind of moves back and forth just a little bit. Head rotates. I don't want to over stress it a little bit, but of course the part you really want to see is what these arms can do, which is not much, to be perfectly honest. So they rotate to about 90 degrees there. They rotate a little bit over 90 degrees there, and then, or under 90 degrees, because, you know, whatever. The shields can pivot here, and the shields themselves can twist back here. Now, you can get it to come in front of the arms here, but it's not easy. So let me get this all set here, and then rotate, and then it rotates here, and then you kind of try to slide it over. That's as good as that's going to get. You can't drop it down much farther than that. So just to clear all the shoulder armor, so you can totally get the full frontal shield look, and then that does allow you to kind of stick the weapons out from the sides like this. So if you really want to try to block that, but if you've seen the anime, these shields really they're not that effective against like the big gun, for instance. But I like that you can do that. You can actually completely remove these guys and just have no shields there. Now you do also have the ability to get this guy set on the base for a second. Now, it does come with these originally for going where the shoulder arms would be. I don't actually know what they are, because, you know, I can't read Japanese. I just assume they almost look like ammo clips, to be honest, but other than that, I don't know. They're clearly not weapons that I can see. Maybe they're fuel pods or something. Now up here you do have actually, I didn't even show that off, but hold on, give me a second. Up here, I don't know why you would hide them up here, but there's actually extra ammo clips. You can't remove them, but they're here. So they're there, they're just one piece for the most part, and they totally just would replace what looks like a gas tank, realistically. You know, space, you gotta kind of do things a little bit differently. But what I was really wanting to get to was, now what we can do with the shields, take them off those other arms, and you can totally plug them into the forearms, if I can find the hole. Oh, looking at it the wrong way. That explains a lot. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get this right, guys. Come on. It's first review. It's the thing that happens. There is a slot right here in the middle of the panel line, just as they always do. And you kind of struggle, but you totally get the shield on there. Now, of course, it does necessitate having to remove this big guy, which it pegs into the same hot slot, and then also pegs into there. Now you're going to go ahead and remove that fist because I'm not pulling the weapon pad. Now it does come with just some clenched fists for when you want to punch things, but why would you want to punch things when you have really cool guns laying around? Okay, once again, so here's the mount piece, and here's your shield, and of course, just like normal, you just get the poly cap on the back there. Okay, so that's going to go this way. Sorry, I've only done this once or twice. I don't really keep the arms on there, I just like that look. But this is pretty neat. So you get kind of the standard Gundam arm shields, and I dig this to a degree. Like, it's cool, but I want the arms over it. So I guess with the full armor Gundam, you kind of get both. You get the arms coming over, and you get the wrist mounted shields. Now you do have this gun, which I love this. Still, if you can get it, look at it. It still has the same kind of ammo clip, just tinier, but a little gas can, jerry can, gas clip. Now these stickers, I think only 1 or 2 of them were actually on here, but I had excess. Like, to give you 2 of these, so 1 for the chest. I just put that one there, because what do you do with extra stickers? I always love when they put little warning stickers on there. So, little bitty warning sticker. Don't point this at your face. It will kill you. Point this at Xeon. That's what that says. This end towards the thing you want to die. So, there you go. And then, of course, you do actually get... Oh, I'm going to go ahead and bump the camera now. You get a... you get a fist you can't focus on. There you go. So you do get a right fist as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just remove the really weird gun and stick that in its thing. So there you got 4-arm shield Jim. So now he's a very basic Jim, but he does things. I'm assuming there's a model of this in the show where he's got to have the shields on the arms instead. I don't know why, once again. Now, one thing that disappoints me about this kit, and once again, I haven't gotten to the other ones yet, so I don't know. There's nowhere to store this gun. Like, he has to hold the gun. Normally there'd be like some kind of mount back here, like a little flip down peg, or something on the sides here, maybe. No. Yeah, so that doesn't mount anywhere. That annoys me. Oh, I didn't push that in all the way. And those are just basically swivel poly caps in there that inserts it. This technically has its own storage when it's on the arm, but other than that, it does nothing. So it just floats in space, and you don't get to see it anymore. But yeah, I mean, I really dig this kit. I think I'm gonna like the rest of the Thunderbolt lineup. I'm gonna get to that pretty soon. Another thing I did, just out of effect, I painted these little knee knobs. Just the knee spikes for whenever you knee someone in the face. Painted those silver just for fun. Big chunky feet. Very simple. And oh, I like this. This is actually a separate molded piece. I didn't expect that, because a lot of these ankle guards tend to be just molded into the feet or onto the leg armor. So it's pretty neat they actually gave you the option to keep that separate. So I think that's probably it, guys. Because I don't know what else I can say about this. I mean, it's got this cool, like, I can do this. I'm gonna protect myself with my shields. Don't hit me there, guys. So there you have it. What you got is a crotch guard. Crotch guard Jim Thunderbolt now. So, oh, that's actually kind of I like that. I don't know what team he works for, guys. Can you tell me? So, alright, so that's it for the Jim Thunderbolt. I really recommend this kit if you can find it. I know the Thunderbolt lineup is, well, pretty popular at the moment since the anime is kicking. So if you find it, build it. It doesn't take a whole lot of time if you're not doing all the detail work. So a straight build probably wouldn't take you more than a few hours, if that, or a good evening. So what you should do is just take the time to build you a Thunderbolt. Get those nice evening builds in when you're not doing anything. It's been raining a lot lately, guys. Plenty of inside time to build Gundams. So, alright, so that's going to be it for the Thunderbolt GM. And I will talk to you guys next time. Keep on building.